Betsy
and Cameron
from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas. And today is season 2 Craftmas episode 31. And we have a fun one for you. We're going to show you how we painted this rug together. Now, if you notice, some of our lines on here are not the smoothest. When you rush through a job, it makes it where it's not as clean as possible, but we go over how to do this for the most part, and you can take and heat up your vinyl to give yourself a better stencil and go a little bit slower, and don't give your child access to very liquidy paint so it goes in between the lines. Now, if you'll give us a moment, we'll show you how to put this project together. I have my rug laid out. This file is available for our $10 or more a month patrons, and if you don't want to go and join Patreon, you can purchase these files individually. As you can see, we have 2 sets of feet here because Cameron is here with us today to help paint this rug, because this is a great project that you can do with kids. Now, as you can see, I've got 2 out of the 3 pieces of vinyl laid out. The rug is 20 inches by 30 inches. So I did use 3 12 by 24 pieces of matte white Oracal. Okay, so now as you can see, I'm laying out the last word, because you know I always got to get the last word in edgewise. That's me being punny. And now we're going to slowly remove the transfer tape. Now, this is a slow and delicate process. Let me remove it from this side, Bubba. And I don't know about y'all, whenever I lean over like this, I get so nasally. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to have the sniffles. It's just our weather's been kind of crazy around here and changing every 5 seconds. So it is not doing my allergy sinus issues any good. Now, we are just using white acrylic paint. We're using the Liquitex white. And we have, show them the brush on camera so they can see it, kiddo. So it's like a stamping brush. It's sponge based. You don't want to drag whenever you're doing rugs like these. You want to stamp. That's how you keep your lines clean. If you're dragging, it can mess it up. There we go. Last piece. Okay, so as you can see, we've got it all laid out, pushed down pretty well. Now, let's set the paint in between us, and I'll do the little stuff.
I'll do the big stuff.
Okay. But you just take and stamp. Very easy. Yeah, make sure to drag some of this, since this paint is so liquidy, make sure to kind of drag it off. And this also kind of gives a fun distressed look as well, because of the way that the weave is in these rugs. And you can take and make this more than one color if you want. And I was actually looking for, I was going to do a tan rug, but I couldn't find any at Walmart, and I messed one up, so, oh, hold on. The center of my, right up here, came off.
You have to be careful with that one.
Yes, you have to be very careful with the little pieces. Now, you can take and heat this up with a hair dryer. I did not, but you can. You want to start over there with his boots so you're not in my way?
Yeah.
And just stamp, stamp, stamp. Now remember, if you are doing this with smaller kids, you may want to have some paper towels down, but as you can see, my floors here are made to get messy. That's why I didn't cover them with anything expensive, because I like to paint. I like to glitter. So, you can talk, kiddo.
Yeah.
So, tell the people what you're asking for Christmas this year.
I want Legos and a PlayStation gift card.
How many of your kids, okay, so he will be 13 in April. How many of your kids are into video games? He plays, what's your favorite game right now to play?
Probably Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow Six Siege. It's so weird to me because whenever he turns 13, I have none that are considered kids anymore. They're all teenagers or adults, which is really kind of scary to me. And the thing about this is too, is if you're not getting the coverage that you want, you can let this dry and then add more paint. This is not, you don't have to like immediately remove everything. Because probably what we'll do is, since this is fabric, is let it sit for a little bit before we record the intro and the ending on this. So it'll easily be able to remove the vinyl once this has a chance to dry a little bit. But as you can see, I mean, this is actually going pretty fast.
And I'm just going over some of the spots that I missed a little.
Yep, that's all you do. It's just keep on stamping. Keep on stamping, keep on stamping. It's just keep on swimming. So how many of y'all are going to see Frozen 2? Are you excited for Frozen 2?
Mm-hmm. I remember when the first one came out and it was either that or Avengers.
I think it was either Avengers or was it a Thor movie or Captain America?
I think it was Avengers.
I'm pretty sure it was Avengers. So we went and saw Frozen instead of one of the Avenger movies.
Yeah.
But we liked Frozen, so. Anna is one of Cameron's favorite princesses, but she's always nice. And she was one of the, whenever you go to Disney World or Disneyland, she looks younger than the rest of them. So you kind of, Cameron really liked that. Her and Snow White. Okie dokie. So as you can see, that's pretty much what she looks like. Now we're going to let her dry for a little bit, and then we will show you the finished process. So hopefully you like this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a
big thumbs up and subscribe.
We post new videos for Craftmas every single day at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget to check out all of our social media.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
But I think that's it for today. Do you have anything else to say?
No.
Okay, we'll see y'all soon. Bye.
Bye.